first question is always the hardest when you're doing an interview, but I've got to ask this question. Just tell me, why is Opeth so fucking good?
It all comes down to talent at the end of the day. I'm very talented. I don't know. I think we're of course, I'd say we're a good band. I say we're a fucking good band, even, you know, but we're not really afraid, I think. You know, we're not afraid of anything musically. In fact, we need the experimentation and all these different styles that we have in our music. We need that, I think, you know, and it makes sense to us because we basically try to play and write music that's kind of connecting with what we're listening to on a daily basis, what we're listening to as music consumers.
Yeah, there's not a lot of bands that I've been listening to for as long as you guys, and who have changed the way you have, and yet I'm still here. In other words, I haven't backlashed against you. Do you have any insight as to why that is?
Yeah, I don't know why, to be honest. You know, for me, there was never a massive difference between some of the records that people think are so different to the one before. I never really heard that type of difference. You know, I know that we're evolving and there's new music coming in. You know, I'm a record collector, you know, buying records, listening to records. I love music. But I never understood what makes, say, Heritage such a vastly different record than the ones before. I mean, I can hear it's different, but you know, you add some distortion on it and maybe a scream here and there. It's pretty much the same shit, you know. But we've been lucky, I guess.
Have you ever been scared in the sense of, do you lose sleep over, am I going to go in this direction? Is there anxiety in the process for you, or is it just comes?
I don't get scared. I mean, it's if it's like, say if I could never write a song again, I mean, that would be terrible for me. You know, luckily that's never happened. I had a few kind of periods in my life where I can't come up with anything that I like. Yeah. I'm not as scared about where we're gonna go. Like if I have a song or a record that's different or that's very different, you know, it doesn't scare me at all. I'm not scared of anything when it comes to music.
Right.
I'm more scared about stagnating and just pumping out shit just to maintain a career and to pay the bills. Yeah. That's scary.
I wanted to be a professional musician at one time in my life. I'm a bass player, but I realized that there's no way I'm going to be able to continue to write records and create, like, keep creating magic. How do you do that?
Well, that's, you know, like I had the same thing. I wanted to be a lead guitar player. Right. I wanted to be a shredder. Yeah. And I was listening to Yngwie Malmsteen's, like, how the fuck does he do that thing?
Yeah.
You know, and I never made it, you know. And part of the reason is because I don't have the patience to sit around and practice. I find it boring. And eventually I got more interested in the songwriting side. You know, for me it's just, you know, sit down, and sometimes I'm lucky, sometimes I'm not. You know? I write, you have to understand, we've done 12 studio albums now, and you know, if I would keep all the shit that I've written, that's another 100 records of shit.
Right.
If you know what I mean. So all the good stuff that I think that we have put out comes with a tale of absolutely horrible shit music that I'm ashamed of.
But therefore, you have to be very prolific.
Yeah, but I'm really good at, you know, I'm lazy and, you know, horrible with some things in my life. But when it comes to music and writing music, I'm really tunnel visiony. I work a lot, and I work because I love it. I get lost in it, you know, it's like a bubble when I'm writing, which is a lovely feeling.
Do you want to have some shark with you?
Yeah.
Welcome to Iceland. Welcome to
Thank
Eistnaflug.
you. Thank you.
Thank you.
We have some Icelandic delicacy for you guys.
Okay.
Can't wait.
This is fermented shark.
Fermented.
Fermented shark.
Rotten.
Rotten.
Rotten shark. Sounds like a death metal band.
What you do is...
It's a ritual.
It's frozen.
I want a nice piece here. Shark.
Yeah. Er það svart og brennur?
They didn't save on the salt. That's better. I love this shit.
Well, we can probably hook you up tomorrow.
All right.
Bon appetit.
Fleshy. Oh yeah, they go well together, don't they?
Well, now you are basically honorary Icelanders.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You live to tell the tale.